Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I will be setting up for an Easter egg hunt that I'm going to be doing for Ryan and some of my other mom friends who are coming over. Hey buddy. And so we're just prepping for that. So if you guys want to see how you can do your own Easter egg hunt in your backyard, keep watching this video. So I wouldn't be the DIY queen / event planner if I did not make this Easter egg hunt extravagant. So I'm creating a balloon garland to go on the White Castle bouncer. Cannot talk. To go on the White Castle bouncer that I ordered. So that's gonna come in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow up the balloon clusters that are gonna form our balloon garland. I've already started blowing up some of them, and so I'll just continue that process so that we can have our garland for our White Castle bouncer. And then I've got some Easter themed balloon foils that'll go on top of that. And then next steps we'll be getting into the actual backyard itself of preparing the eggs and making them stand out. So here I'm just blowing up the balloons. That way we can get ready to have our clusters together for the balloon garland. All right, so our next steps, now that all of our clusters are blown up, are to blow up the 5-inch balloons. So I'm gonna do that step next, and then I'll walk you through the steps of how we tie all of the clusters together to create our balloon garland. So we're now doing the 5-inch balloons. I switched nozzles, that way those could blow up way easier. So now I have my 5-inch clusters blown up, so now it's time to create the balloon garland. So I'm gonna take 2 of the colors and we're going to do the neck to neck method. Neck of my white cluster here, and you are gonna just tie those necks together. Now, this is the best method to ensuring a flawless balloon garland, and boom. All right, just like that. And then we'll continue this pattern until all of the clusters are in a nice long line, ready to be strung up on the bouncer tomorrow. And then we'll go in and add those 5-inch balloons. And I also made some bunny balloon foils that I will show you guys. We'll be adding those to the bounce house as well. Here is the balloon garland. It doesn't look like much now. This is just our skeleton. Once we've added it to the bounce house and we've got our clusters on there, it will all make sense. Here are my little bunnies that I'll be adding to the balloon garland. And this one I might not actually add to the balloon garland, but I still blew him up anyways, just in case I want to stick him somewhere outside in the ground. And so next, we are going to start filling our eggs that we're going to be putting outside in the backyard. And then I'm going to show you a really neat trick on how you can make the eggs stand out. So I got a lot of the Easter egg toys from Party City and also the Dollar Tree. So I'm just prepping the toys. I put trucks in 2 of the golden eggs that I had, and those are the stickers that I got. I just cut them up because, you know, they're toddlers, so there was really no point in having lots of candy or things that they could possibly choke on. So most of the eggs had stickers in them, and that was just what I went with. And so here I am again, just filling those up. And I actually did add a few candy bars, just a few, guys, not a lot. Didn't want them to have a sugar overload. And so again, this is just the pre-prep, getting the eggs ready. And then in the morning, I'm going to show you the little hack that I found on how you can make the Easter eggs stand out. It was a super cute way. And since I had tons of balloons available, I just went ahead and repurposed those balloons. Good morning. Ryan says good morning. Mom is here. She's hiding from the camera. So it's the next day. We now have the bounce house here, and so now I'm gonna add on the balloon garland and get ready for our Easter egg hunt day. Yay! So this is how I'm attaching the garland to the White Castle bounce house. So this bounce house actually already had, it's like hooks, I guess. I don't know how to call it, but they had hooks where I just took my 260 balloon and strung that through. That way I could attach the garland. I love that the bouncers are coming with these now because you don't have to use clips or tape to attach the garlands to the bounce house, which preserves the lifetime of the bounce houses. I feel too much tape and other supplies would just have a lot of wear and tear. So this is what I'm doing to attach the skeleton, is what this is called. A lot of balloon artists call this the skeleton part, and then we'll go in, make it cute, twist the balloons around to make them kind of arrange how we want them to for the photos. Next, we are going in with the 5-inch balloons, and I know you guys saw that all those 5-inch balloons blew away, so I'm like running to get them and then just add them back on. I love, love, love having 5-inch balloons on garlands. Before I started doing balloons, I used to not use them because I thought, what was the point of using them? But now, like, I cannot complete a balloon setup without the 5-inch balloons. They're they are really what make it pretty. And it does take a while to get those together. That's why I always do those last, but you guys see it here. It's giving it some texture, as I like to call it. And so next we'll go in with our bunny balloon foils, and he blew away too. So as I'm just adjusting to get that situated, I did use an adhesive clip on the back of the balloon, and then it would just easily attach to the garland with the 260 balloon. So that was the easiest part. It was super windy, guys, so that's why you can see here that the bunny was just flopping and flopping, and I had to go back and forth a bunch of times to really try to figure out how I want it positioned. But I'm gonna get this together, so you guys will see it. And hair is just blowing. I went and got a silk press done for Easter, so yep. And then here I am getting the second one, and I'm just gonna attach him to the garland as well. There we go. Like, I almost fell off that bounce house. So here is the castle bounce house with our bunny balloons. So cute. So, so cute. All right, so now we're gonna continue last night's start to making the Easter egg stand out with the balloons. So I'm just taking the balloon string of these balloons that were already pre-filled from Party City, and I'm just gonna tie them around and make a little loop. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how difficult it would be to do this process. But just in case you need extra support, I did actually take tape, which you guys will see in this next clip, just to make sure that the balloon strings did not fall off of these eggs. I do realize I could have just put the balloon string in the egg and then closed it that way, but you know, there's so many different ways to do things. But the end result of how these look in your backyard, it just makes a magical fun place for your littles to be able to go on their Easter egg hunts in the backyard. So yeah, like I said, this is the tape I'm using just to have some extra support on the egg. And yeah, I just threw 10 of those in the backyard. So this is the final result of our eggs. I could have clipped the ends, but I just left them there. And so now I'm taking the eggs that aren't attached to the balloon and just kind of hiding them throughout the backyard, putting them on the edges. I did have a sectional outside under my patio covering, so I did put some like over by the couch area. And yeah. So I made this carrot balloon right here. The wind is just being so disrespectful today, but this is the bouncer setup with the carrot. Love it. So as you can see, Ryan loves the bounce house. That was the hit for sure. He didn't even care that I had the eggs already put out. But this is the final result, guys, with adding the balloons. It just makes the backyard look so magical. Like, I'm all for creating magical memories for my child, and I had a magical childhood myself, so I just want to recreate that. So yeah, we ended up bouncing on the bounce house for a bit, and then whenever one of my other mom friends came over, she brought her son, and the boys just had a blast finding the eggs together. Ryan collected a lot of eggs, and we just had a really great time. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you all have a very, very blessed and happy Easter. Remember, He is risen, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.